Hey folks, I'm Red, and this is my Watcher Films channel. This is a free-to-play series. We're on the main account, and I thought I'd do some Apocalypse. I'm trying to hit 80k in Apocalypse 2, and this is the team that I thought I'd run. I was using Helga here, and I was able to hit 80k, but it was a little bit tight, and so I think I'll probably take Helga out. I'm using this guy, Ezryn, instead of someone like a Carnelian. Carnelian would make that first phase a lot easier, but I'm going to see if I can get away with not using Helga and relying on stuns from Sun Wukong and Torodor to try and keep that that down, and then using Arrogance to get a bit more damage. So we'll see if that ends up being the case. Yeah. So let's give it a shot. There's some excellent guides out there. I'm going to put Sun Wukong here, and then I'll put my Torodor here. He's in Invigoration. I'll show you the gear kind of at the end. And then we'll put who's my next highest damage dealer is going to be Ingrid. So we'll put her down here, and we will put down our Elowyn. And then Twyla is the next biggest damage dealer. So put her down there, put in Ezryn, and then put down Kigiri, who does way more damage, and put down our other healer here, and then a Arrogance and our Hope. Okay, so go ahead and get Sun Wukong going, also Twyla, and let's see if we can get enough damage or enough of the stuns off, actually. So I'll wait with Torodor until we hit that Death Saw, and then try to get Sun Wukong going here. So we've got a few good hits there, some good damage coming down, and I'm gonna wait until we get this health bar all the way down before I trigger the other ultimates. So that's not too bad. So I got 10 of these stacks, which really helps. So that's probably doable, actually. So I'll just wait on the ultimates until we can get these down. We'll see if the saw comes up again. I'll have to hit some ultimates here, but it looks like we'll get the health down before we do that. Good. Okay. So now I will pop all of these ultimates, and I forgot to pop Ingrid, but let's see if we can get these going, and then this. We'll see if we can get some more damage out. So that's one thing I forgot to do, was to hit Ingrid, who then would start doing her single target burst damage. So, okay, here I think we can wait again until we get all of these, get that health down. Let's see. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll just wait till we've got 2 minutes to go before we have to get through this HP barrier. And I think we'll just wait on the ultimates till then. Okay, here we go. So here we go with the ultimates. See if we can get some good damage here in this section. Not too bad. Okay, and then we've got the poison, so I'll wait for the second poison cloud to come up. And the acidic venom here. And I've found I have to kind of wait till it actually shows me the numbers before it will actually. And I'll just trigger Sun Wukong because he gets his ultimate up pretty quickly. And let's see if we can get some more. There we go. Get these, and then I'll start popping all the ultimates. And get some good damage there. Nice. So I am getting some poison damage, but I'm waiting for Elowyn's ultimate to come available, and then I will go ahead with that. There we go. Okay, so around 15k is where we want to be at the beginning of this section. And I'll just go ahead and pop these ultimates, see if I can get this guy down a bit faster. Then try and time things a bit better. Okay, so I need to have Torodor's ultimate come up. That would be great, so I can try and get some more stuns from the Death Saw. And there we go, and there's Sun Wukong's ultimate, so that'll give me some stuns as well, because he is at A3. So that's pretty good, actually. So it looks like I don't need to use Helga. I can just use the other heroes I have to give enough stuns. And yeah, now their ultimates have all come up, and I'll be getting the health bar down pretty reasonably well. Looks like, yeah, before the second Death Saw comes up. And I can just go ahead with these. There we go. Okay, so some decent damage, I would say. If you can hit 15k for each cycle, then you know you can do like 3 or 4 cycles and get your 80k-ish. So let's see if that is the case here. Okay, I'll go ahead with Pope here. Try and get this guy down a bit faster. And then I should have enough time for everyone to get their ultimates back up again. So yeah, not too bad. Okay, so I think we're doing pretty well. 24, 25k almost. And the trick is really whether we can stay alive during that section with the poison. So that's really going to be the issue. All right, hold these ultimates. See if we can time this hit so that we hit it right at the end. Here we go. There we go. Not too bad, actually. All right, so if we can stay alive for this, we want to leave the poison on for a little bit, and then when the second phase comes through, we will hit here. So here we go. Here comes the poison. See if we can get this guy down pretty quickly. So this second round of poison is really kind of the tricky bit. That's where I usually die. But I can use this healer to help out a bit, and then yeah, just wait for Elowyn to come back up. So this is where I really need a bit more HP on my healers and my heroes in general. They're just not quite tanky enough to make this walk in the park. And of course, Carnelian would be huge here if I had her. So I just kind of try and survive this phase. It's a bit touch and go. Here's the second phase of acidic venom. And then I need to basically get the cleanse off from Elowyn ASAP. If I could give her a little bit more rage regen, that would be amazing. I just don't quite have it. So here's that. Let's go ahead with Pope here. And here's Sun Wukong. And yeah, that'll do it. So that gets me through that phase. And then the question is whether I have enough to survive till that third phase here of the poison venom. So I'm at 34k. I need to survive one more round in order to hit 80k, and that's going to be tough. So I'm going to wait here for the thing to come down, and then I can get some stuns off with Sun Wukong and Torodor. So here's the Death Saw. Let's see if we can get some stuns off. And I'll just go ahead and pop these guys' ultimates as well. And see if we can get at least 8 or 10 of these stuns. That would be awesome. I did make Torodor a bit faster, put him in the, give him a speed amulet or whatever. just to try and get a bit more damage off there. A bit more stuns off, so crowd control. It's not the best build that I have on these heroes, but it seems like it's working okay for that phase. And my healers are surviving long enough to help out there. So here's Sun Wukong, give some stuns. I must be getting some stuns from elsewhere as well, because I don't remember having that many stuns on my other runs. So that's interesting. Okay, see if we can time this ultimate for Kigiri so that we hit the target at the right time. Here's the hit coming down. Good, okay, nice. That's a good blast right there. And here we got some good damage. Good. Okay, so let's see if we can keep up that momentum. And I'm just gonna go hit all of these ultimates to try and get this bar down relatively quickly. Just hit them all as much as possible. Give some healing here. See if we can speed this along. Okay, making some progress. Okay, so now I'll hold my ultimates and try and time Kigiri again so that we can hit at the right time to get this down. There we go. Okay, so 50k, and now we're entering the venom phase, and we'll just see if we can time this correctly so that we get a good cleanse, but then we also get good damage. So the arm goes up, then the arm comes down. Hit our ultimate, then hit Kigiri, and our other heroes. That looks pretty good. That's a pretty good move right there. Go ahead with Ferssi. Go ahead with Torodor. Wait for this to come up, hopefully. Just before the end of our hit there. And then we just got to get the boss down as quickly as possible. There we go. And now we'll wait for Elowyn to do the cleanse. As soon as that acidic venom comes up. And hopefully we can survive this. That's going to be the kicker. So she's coming up pretty quick. That's not too bad. I just need enough healing from the other healers to make it through this phase, and then I should be able to hit 80k. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So here, just time this right. I could use a little bit more rage regen on Elowyn, or speed, or both. There. Oh, just not quite enough. Man, so close. Yeah, I'd lost Ezryn, but maybe I can make it up with some of the other healing in the stack here. And just got to pop all of these ultimates so I can get this down. Yeah, so I've still got a stack of poison here, but I did get the boss down, so I can sort of wait it out as I'm trying to do damage. And then Elowyn will come up and I'll be able to cleanse with her as soon as she's available. There we go. So yeah, okay, so we got through that phase, and I think should be able to make it even without Ezryn through the next two phases. Just waiting for this Death Saw to come up so I can pop these ultimates, and then I just go ahead with the other heroes and their ultimates. And get some damage out there. Okay, here's Ezryn, now available again. That will help just to boost damage a bit and put out some more DPS there. Yeah, so I think this is doable actually, to get 80k, which I mean, hopefully that'll be consistent. We'll have to see about that. Consistency is another matter entirely, but these guys are doing pretty well. Okay, Sun Wukong, get some stuns out there. Also Torodor. See if we can get a bit more damage. And here we go. Just wait till we can get this guy down a little bit further. Should be good. Okay, so here we go with these guys. Put out some additional inspiration there. and then do some big damage here. Okay, and now we are hopefully able to get another 12k or so to hit that 80,000 mark. And that'll probably take me into the realm of the venom again. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. Just try and get this health bar down as much as possible. So we need another 10k to hit our 80 mark, and I think it's doable. Okay, so we're keeping the increased defense buff off the boss, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead with these hits and there, just to try and speed things up a bit. And got a minute left to get the rest of this down, the health bar down. I think we'll be okay. Okay, so we're getting pretty close. I think we do need a bit more damage, but might be okay. It's really, really tight. So I'm going to go ahead with this ultimate here. Maybe not. Okay, here we go. Okay, can we hit 80k? It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be close. I think we will. But let's try and time this again to see if we can survive this. I kind of doubt it, but let's see. So the hand goes up, then it comes down. We hit Elowyn, then we hit Kigiri. So we get the cleanse, and then we also get the hit. And we get some damage, and I think we're hitting our 80k. I think so. I think this is gonna be it, guys. 80k, Apocalypse 2, here we are. Get some damage out there, nice. All right, so there's our 80k, and at this point, I think I've, been able to do what I can. Put this elf out there to try and keep people alive. Yep, people are dying left and right, I'm sure. Elowyn was one of the first to go, unfortunately. Should have probably used her with a cleanse, just so that I could help her survive. But now it's just a matter of handling the triage. So yeah, there we go. All dead. But I hit my 80k. So that's going to be it for this video. No, I will show you the gear and everything. But that is the first time I'm hitting 80k that I've saved. So I will save that. Yeah, first time hitting 80k on Apocalypse 2. I did get a slightly higher score with a different team, with that Helga team, but I think this is the one I'll probably stick with. So let's check out the damage data. We've got Sun Wukong doing the most damage, but an earlier comp that I tried didn't have Ingrid in it, and I couldn't quite hit 80k, but Ingrid does a ton of damage, so does Twyla, and then Pope is next. And this is the other reason I put Arrogance in there, because he does some serious damage. Torodor not too bad either. If I could improve his gear, that would definitely improve my score. Yeah. And actually Ezryn doing some pretty good healing here. Not bad at all. I really got to work on their gear, but nice to be able to hit 80k with this team. Very cool. All right, so that's where I'm at with there. And got my achievement, which is nice. That's the first time that I've saved my 80k score, and quite happy with that. So yeah, unfortunately I can't, go back in here with that same team and show you the scores, but let me show you the gear that I'm currently running on these heroes. Just get that later. So Ingrid, she is fully promoted, obviously, fully skilled up. Her artifact is the Tear of Twilight, fully maxed. And I have her in this Infernal Roar set. So stats are mostly attack, so 25k attack with some decent speed, 420 speed, crit capped, but only 240% crit damage, and a little bit of rage regen. And then Sun Wukong, he's in this Soulbound Arcana set, and his skills are also maxed. I do have him at A3 because I had some soul stones that I could use on him, and he is has his artifact, which is promoted twice. I was lucky enough to get a couple of those. But in terms of his stats, we're looking at 26k attack with 400 speed-ish, 300% crit damage, and he's got about 45k HP, almost. So pretty good stats, I would say. And then we have our Praetus, which also Soulbound Arcana, and he has not enough HP. So he would probably, I'd need to get him up to 35, 40k HP to make this more consistent. 100% crit rate, only 220% crit damage, a little bit of rage regen, not much at all. 21.8k attack. He is awakened level 1. Oh yeah, and also my Ingrid is awakened level 3. I used my soul stones mainly, and his artifact is actually Tidal Ring. So if I could give him a Tear of Twilight, that would make that a lot better. He'd do a lot more damage, but it is what it is. Yeah, fully skilled up, obviously. And then my Arrogance, also fully skilled. He is in his exclusive, which I managed to get 3-4 extra copies of, which I'm quite happy with that. And then he is Awakened level 1. I got an extra copy of him. And he is at 16.6k attack. So I could probably boost his attack a bit. He is one of the fastest that I have on the account, so 578 attack speed. Fully crit crap, not as much crit damage as I would like. 267 is not a ton, but I'm running him in the Ageless Wrath bangle, or Ageless Wrath set, with actually a crit rate bangle. So I could maybe make some adjustments there to get him hitting a bit harder. But I wonder if I should swap him out for someone else. My Elowyn is in the Invigoration set, and she has pretty decent stats. She needs more HP. She's got 30k, but 35 would be a lot better. She's got pretty good attack speed, so 650 almost attack speed, and then a bit of rage regen, 52%. And yeah, I think also the attack is pretty high, so 19k. Still some improvements I could make there. Yeah, so I'm running her in the Golden Scarab, and she is Awakened level 1. I did get an extra copy of her, so that's quite nice. Twyla here is not awakened. She is actually not fully skilled, so that's something I could do. In her artifact, doesn't have a maxed artifact, so that could be improved. But in terms of her gear, Soulbound Arcana with 20k attack, 40k HP, so she survives pretty decently. She has 390 speed and fully crit crap, but only 250% crit damage. So crit damage is kind of where I'm lacking on a lot of these heroes. My Kigiri is also in this Ageless Wrath, again crit rate bangle, and his stats are decent. So 22k attack, 49k HP, decent HP, 100% crit rate, 232% crit damage, and around 350 or so speed. Not much rage regen to speak of. He is not awakened, and his artifact is his exclusive at its kind of base level, and also not fully skilled up, so that would definitely change things. Torodor, I actually have him. He is mostly skilled. I got a couple skills into his, or one into his ultimate, which helps. And he is not awakened, and he's just in the Bastion Ring artifact. But in terms of stats, he is running 85k HP, 11k attack. He's not crit capped, and he doesn't have great crit damage. I need to make him fast enough to get off those stuns, so 340 speed or so. And again, yeah, Invigoration set to give me an extra boost, or to give my son Wukong an extra boost. So who else am I using? Let's see. Yeah, okay, so the other healers are Ferssi, who is fully skilled, and he's also in Invigoration. He has 17k attack, 32k or so HP. I should really get his HP up. 530 speed, and a little bit of rage regen. So that really what you want him for here is these skills where he blocks AoE damage and reduces it. And then I've got him running in a Euphoric Orb that's not fully leveled, but it is fully upgraded. And Ezryn is at A1, so he's Awakened level 1, and he is also in this Invigoration set with decent stats, so 16k attack, 26k HP, he needs more HP as well. Really, they all need like 30k HP to survive. And he's got 430 or so attack speed. So not too bad, a little bit of rage regen. So these are all things, you know, if I fully, you know, skilled him up, maybe that would make things a little easier as well. So these are the heroes that I'm running, and managed to do some decent damage, I would say, for this account. Yeah, I should really probably skill these up. I've got 36 of these skill crystals, but if I can hit 80k with this team, then anything more I do will be more consistent. I still can't quite hit 120k, but I think that's a matter of, you know, upgrading the gear. So yeah, there we have it. Thank you very much for watching. Do like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.